My grandma was a seamstress, and her sewing machine was in my room. So I just remember like going to bed and listening to the sound of the machine, and that just being like very comforting. But I remember this magic of like seeing my grandma working on a piece of fabric and then someone walking out of the house wearing it. And then it translated into like how I wanted to create this very specific image of myself and not be misunderstood and, you know, be confrontational and just be experimental. That's when I started to like first realize of like, okay, I could create things for myself. In the classroom, everyone was just trying to go to fashion school, and I always knew that I had something. I wanted to like probably change the world with fashion. That sounds stupid, but at points I would like dress myself in such an extreme manner that I would be late for work and I would walk out of the house and I'd be wearing something that was just like so outrageous that I would feel uncomfortable wearing, but I just couldn't go home and change. And I would have to deal with like the fact that I am inflicting this type of emotion or question in people, and they would reflect it back at me. You know, things that I would wear and things that I would make started to have like these really strong messages behind. Everything that I've done before just led me up into this path. If you walk out of the house with a free mind and just let the city really hit you in the face like it wants to do, I just think that naturally you would just be inspired. And for me personally, that's where I get most of my inspiration. I feel like New York has like cracked my skull in many ways. In Brazil, I had like boundaries were very clear. So like to cross over a boundary was very easy to me. And then coming to New York, I think everything, those lines just fade a little bit. You become anonymous within the city of so many great minds and artistic expressions. So it's just interesting to like take that in, but then make that your own. You know, don't let the big grinder suck you in, and you just become like, you know, a little speck in the city. So that was interesting, trying to find my own voice in a city that has already so much to give. And I think that was like the first moment to me to realizing, you know, like New York, it is what you make of it. You gotta come in strong and you gotta hit the ground running.